BlackRock is giving you the millionaire blueprint, but if you don't have a long-term horizon and understand historical patterns, you will get wrecked in these marketplaces. Everybody's trying to get rich quick, which doesn't exist, but there's getting wealthy for sure, understanding how these boom and bust cycles work and how historical patterns play out. Now remember, this is just my opinion based on my own research. You should never make any financial moves. You should always do your own research. But as everybody's looking this way, BlackRock is dominating everything. So I've been paying heavily attention to all of their moves, like how they went from 2017, cryptocurrency or Bitcoin is used for money laundering, to it's a flight to quality in 2023, and we started to make our moves. Larry Fink has been talking heavily around ESG, environmental social governance, AI, and infrastructure. Now he's been bringing up to the baby boomers and the big money coming down, that's where most of the wealth is held, that we have to reframe our retirement strategies, their retirement strategies. And you can see they're one of the largest holders in MicroStrategy. They're number 3 largest holder in MicroStrategy, which is the largest holder of Bitcoin in the world. They also were tapped by the Federal Reserve in 2006 and 2008 to balance out the markets. BlackRock was in 2020. They have 10 trillion under management, which is more than most countries' global domestic products. And now they just made a big move. You've been hearing the private and public sector coming together because the traditional banking system is broken. There's a debt crisis. So big money is moving to private money, private equity, and the private and public sector are starting to come together. So the traditional banking system is getting flipped upside down. They're moving them into environmental social governance. There's going to be rules and parameters put in place for them to get funding. But BlackRock just made a big move yesterday that really shows us where we're heading to. Infrastructure, AI, blockchain, everything will be tokenized. So BlackRock bought Preqin for $3.2 billion in a private data push. So this move is pushing them into alternative assets, private equity. And that's where a lot of the wealth is made. So we have to watch the moves. For example, I'm in Ripple pre-IPO. SpaceX pre-IPO. That's private equity. The big money is made in private equity, and that's why the SEC was so pissed that all of us got access to these things so early. It's kind of like pre-IPO. It's pre-ICO, right? Because you're getting involved in cryptocurrency well before the public even knows about it, truly. And you're making large amounts of gains because the money is made when it goes public. Just like with cryptocurrency, when the public and institutions get involved, there'll be massive price appreciation. And you, who were patient and persistent and had a long-term horizon, are going to make a large amount of profit in a short amount of time. But the key to all of this, let me go back to the news. So they bought Preqin. So now they're going deep into private equity, the private and public